Hi everyone! God, I'm so awkward in front of the camera. It's been a while. I don't know if anyone is going to watch this video, but if you're a subscriber, hey! I don't know why I went Mexican, but how are you? If you're not a subscriber, welcome. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go to a gym to get some consulting. I might start some PT session because I haven't worked out for a while. So yeah, let's get ready. I already apply SPF. This one, yes, K-Beauty. K-Beauty, yes. I purchased this using iHerb app because it's hard to get these in Korea because L'Oreal is not Maybelline you can purchase. L'Oreal is hard to purchase. Yeah. So I'm gonna apply this. It's my first time using it, so I'm a little bit nervous. So before I purchased this, I used this one. I used to use this one, but I ran out of it. This was awesome, but I wanted to use something different, so I moved to this product because a lot of influencers were using this and they were praising about it. Not just influencers, but like, you know, makeup artists. I tend to just evening out my skin tone because as you see how I video like, oh yeah, you know what Michael Jackson has? I have it. So I just tend to evening out my skin tone. So basically like filling in the light area with a little bit of darker color. So basically I do the opposite to what Michael Jackson did. I think Michael Jackson whitened his dark spot instead of darken his white spot, which is understandable if the major part of your skin is just light, then it's better just to lighten the rest of your skin that's dark. So please don't blame Michael. Please don't blame him for turning white. I've been using this a lot. I know this is not a new product. It came out a long time ago, but I just purchased it because it was on sale and I've been wanting to try. So, and yes, it gets very dirty. Like you see, like if you want to like mix it around, that's the only downside about it. So it's like, yeah, you can see like I tend to use these three colors a lot. Like this one is too light for me, so I use this. It's just perfect foundation tone for me when I mix those three. And then when I get like soft tan or whatever, I could use like these two. No, this is actually bronzer. No, I don't use that. I use these one by itself. Maybe use these two. And these are just bronzer. Like this one is a little too dark, not gonna lie, but I could use maybe like a underpainting with this. Then I could use still maybe for most of Koreans this might be a little too aggressively dark. I can see, like, I don't think most Korean people purchase this palette and would dare to use this. But if anybody wanna know how to use this one, I would make a video. You can use this one when you want to cover the redness. You can use this one like under your eyes as a color corrector to cover your dark circle. So I'm gonna do that. I wish it could be a little bit more like corally than pink because I don't know if you can tell, it's a little bit more like pinkish side, so it doesn't really cover my like bluish brownish dark circle. The reason why you want to use a color corrector is because you don't want to use a lot of concealer. Like if you're young, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Like if you want to use a bunch of concealer, use it. You won't get crease. But if you are like over 30, 40, you're gonna get creases because you're gonna get like fine wrinkles and or deep wrinkles under your eyes. And if you use a lot of amount of concealer, you're gonna get creases, and especially if you have like dry skin, that's a disaster. So just use color corrector to cover your dark circle, at least like more than 50% of it. And sometimes, especially in summertime, I tend to sandwich, which means that I set this color corrector with a loose powder, just a little bit of loose powder. I even take the excess off of it on the palm of my hand and then set it before I apply concealer so that it doesn't disappear with the concealer. Because sometimes you apply concealer on the top of it and then it just gets mixed with concealer and just disappear. So I'm like, I just applied color corrector. Where did it go? It didn't do anything. So this kind of like prevent that from happening. Since I have very dry skin, very little bit of loose powder, and just not all over, just a little bit. Finally concealer. Yes, I know I said it's just going to the gym makeup, but I tend to be obsessed with the under eye area every time I do my makeup. So and then I would just apply like right here, but kind of far away from my eyes, and then apply from far away and blend it up. On that side, I'm going to cover my nose and on my eyelids. And if you feel like you need to cover your dark circle a little bit, you can go ahead and add another layer, but don't go like crazy, like whoop. Just add a little bit of dot of concealer and build it from there. I'm gonna show you another crazy process. This is from Makeup Forever. This is Endless Cacao. I like to contour my nose since I like my nose to be a little bit narrow every time I do my makeup. Even though it's just natural makeup, I just like to do it. So you know you have a little bit of like a rounder part right here. You can feel it. You can, when you touch your nose, you can feel it. I don't like to, I want it to be there naturally. I just make it a little bit rounder there, and then gather when, and then I create a line there, and then made a circle, and then create a shadow there, and then create a line there. So basically create a nose structure that I want on my nose. I saw this process from a YouTube video that was created by Jakey Wires, I think. It's a YouTuber who create makeup based on like celebrities. She create a makeup like from a movie character, or series, and then she really like finds the distinctive features of people, like facial features of people, and then she really like creates almost like a mask. She can look like anybody. So that's what she does. Like she literally creates like the nose structure or facial structure by using this like contours, like very subtle changes, but she can really change her features to look like anyone. And she does in like Margot Robbie nose. I really liked it. So yeah, in this way it doesn't look like a freaking like ski slope. It still has certain structure, don't you think? You might not like it. Like you don't have to. I like it. Like what is that? Like you look like whatever. That's okay. I like it. I like it. I'm not going to contour or bronze or anything like that. I'm going to just skip that. But I'm going to use this Stila. This is Stila Sheer Gerbera blush. It's like a coral, pastel coral colors. This is not new either. It came out a long time ago, but you can purchase in Korea. So I like to apply blush not too high up there. I like kind of like boyfriend blush technique, I guess. So I like to apply kind of low, like right here. I look like Saw mask, and then apply up from there, because that's where I get like blush naturally when I get hot or work. You know what? I'm lying. When I get hot, actually my whole face gets red. It's insane. I look like strawberry. You know what? I'm going to apply blush all over my face. Another tip for under eyes is coming. You need a press powder. I heard that press powder tends to have some oil to it, so it could be a little bit more hydrating than loose powder. And also, it would be better if the press powder has some kind of like hydrating component to it. That's why I use this one. This is Dior Nude Matte Filter. Even though it's matte filter, I read that this has some kind of hydrating aspect to it, so I use this one. So this is O2 light color. Anyway, so for my under eyes I use this press powder. You need some kind of like fluffy, not too dense brush. It could be smaller than this. It's kind of big, but this is all I have right now. You use the concealer brush that you used before, so you just gently get the product, tap it, tap the most of it, and then you just make the fish face, and then make sure there's no creases under the eyes. Right away, like barely touch, but touch. Your skin should look almost not powdered, but powdered. It shouldn't look like baked. You're going to regret it. At the moment, you're gonna feel like, oh, smooth baked, wow. But in like an hour, you're gonna regret it. So make sure it just looks still a little wet. Yeah. So yeah, again. I wish I could show you. It's still a little wet. And then the rest of the face, you can set it with loose powder, pressed powder, whatever you want. I'm going to use this Kosas pink powder. This I got it from Revolve. I don't know if you know Revolve. If you wanna get some Western makeup product, you could shop around. Sometimes they do some sales, but you have to order over $150 for free shipping or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. Sometimes I shop there if I wanna get some Western beauty product. This Kosas loose powder is good for dry skin if you don't want to look too matte after set your face. This is a good choice, I think. But the pink powder is very, very pink, so you should aware of that. It's going to make your face pretty pink, so it makes you look bright, but it makes you look also very pink. I know I should have done this before I put makeup on, but I always do these later. That's why it looks so dirty. Please, I know it's disgusting, but forgive me. I applied cream blush, so I'm going to set it with powder blush now. This is from NARS. It's a Sex Appeal. What a name. All the NARS blush has sexual, inappropriate same thing. Mainly apply like right here, but then I'm going to spread out to up there, in here. And my nose. And my forehead. And then highlighter. Yes, I'm going to highlight. It's Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury wand. It's so cute. It's the mini one. Charlotte Tilbury is, I feel like, is shutting down their business in Korea. Like, I don't see from Shikor anymore. Shikor is basically like Sephora in Korea, like a whole bunch of Western and Korean beauty brands department store, kind of like. I used to see Charlotte Tilbury there, but I don't see anymore. And now I think Charlotte Tilbury is only in one location in a department store in Myeongdong. And I've heard that even there they might shut down. And I think they're backing off because of all the K-beauty brands, and they're stepping up, and they're just like, you know what, yeah, win. But it's sad, man. I mean, I love K-beauty brand for their own thing, but I also love Western brand for their own thing. Like, two separate things, two separate expertise, you know? So sad as a makeup lover. This is an NYX brow pen. I bought a new blonde color. Let me see. Very, very dark blonde, I should say. Okay, but yeah, it's doing its job. I love it. I'm so bad at eyebrows. I used to have Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, but I ran out of it. But then, yeah, Shikor didn't sell the Charlotte Tilbury product anymore. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Decided to use MAC setting spray, but you know the original one? It's really, really good. It's really melt all the powder into like skin-like finish, but then the longevity is not there, so I use this one after this one. So yeah, the money wise is not really helping, but what can I do? So I use this one and then use this one for longevity, and then yeah, it's been good. So if you are like me, you've been using Charlotte Tilbury setting spray and then you cannot find the replacement, yeah, this could be an option. So, and another thing, this is very misty. It's nice. This one is very speedy. It's like someone's speeding in your face. Dry my hair with my mom's dye soon. Okay, just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna apply mascara. This is Nude. Oh, you can't see mascara, by the way. This keeps my curl for all day. It smudges a little bit though. Mascara makes so much difference. If your lashes keep going down, try this mascara. It's from Nude, and I think this is volume curling lash mascara or something. Yeah, try it. For my lips, I'm going to use the Sisley Beige Rose lip liner. If you want like a Parisian no makeup kind of lip, this is good. This is good. This is not like a pop of pink. It's like a kind of muted, but not like dusty. It's like the perfect amount of pink. Just really expensive. And then these came in the mail today. Laneige Juice Pop Box Lip Tint. I thought this wasn't going to be in Korea, but this was. This is in Jay-Z Jam. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Smell like grapes. Grape candy, not grape candy. A little artificial. Great lip combo. Nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you for coming back if you're a subscriber and watch it, and hopefully I'll do this again and keep this connection going. Please let me know if I suck at this and if you don't want to see this again, and I don't know, maybe I won't make it then. But have a great week. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Okay, bye.